Hey everyone, this is Deca here, and it's time to play some GeoGuessr. I've noticed that in the last two episodes it was kind of laggy, especially when we started a new stage. So I disabled the animations, and hopefully that's going to fix the lag. Also, let me get this out of the way here so that it doesn't get in the way of my mouse. And let's play GeoGuessr. Oh, and I think turn on the timer, but it's okay, we don't have to. Or do we, actually? I'm just gonna use my new timer that I bought recently, this one over here, and set it to around 35 minutes, and like that. Yeah, it's working. This little timer over here, it's called a time timer. It's very cute. I picked a orange color because I think it looks the best. And this looks also beautiful. Like this scenery over here looks beautiful. Looks like New Zealand a little bit. If I look at the sun, this is the sun, but the sun is not in the north, so we're not in New Zealand. And we look at the bollard, and that's a green Spanish bollard. And I think I saw that the green Spanish bollards are on the left side over here. The yellow Spanish bollards are on the right side or everywhere else. Yeah, and I was right. It's only this part of Spain. Now, if we look at this and look here, there's a sign over there. Maybe go over towards this sign, but I already see this bollard, not bollard, but pole. I already see that pole over there, and I think that means this place is called, Romania somewhere, I think, or close to Romania. It could be Hungary. Yeah, it is Hungary. So the Hungarian poles. And this one is, Czechia or Slovakia. No way of knowing for sure, but I think it's Czechia. And I was right. It was indeed Czechia, but that was just a lucky guess. And here you can see blue stripes on the left and right. That means we're in Italy, I think. Or it could be Croatia, but every time so far it's been Italy. And it is indeed Italy. Here, this bollard, if we look closer, it looks like a Germany, I think. Looks like a German bollard. It is indeed a German bollard. And we got 21,000 points, which is pretty good, if I'm honest. Now, this looks like Asia or South America, and print. Okay, so you rarely see English in Asia, so I think this means it's South America, right? No, it's not South America. It's Africa. And is that a police car? That is not a police car. If I look at my car, what do I see? What is happening with my car? Also, this lagged a little bit just now. Wait, black license plates. What is happening? I'm not sure if we're in Africa or if we're in Asia or if we're in South America, but there I saw a person on a motorbike, and that tells me I think it's like Southeast Asia, but I'm not sure. I can't be sure where we are. This is kind of difficult. This is like the most difficult round we've had so far today, out of all the ones we got before this. I mean, it could be, like, I don't know. Look at this, zoom in. What language is that? It looks like Malay or Indonesian. People on the motorbikes. There's a lot of motorbikes for sure. The people look, the colorful dress, I see. Colorful dress. It looks like Southeast Asia. I'm convinced more and more that this is actually Southeast Asia. But the license plates are not black. Usually they're black. If this were Malaysia or Indonesia. Oh, but this is definitely like wow. But they're Muslim. They're Muslim and they're Asian. But where? Okay. Indonesia ID. Okay, well that's kind of cheating. Okay, so they're Muslim and Asian, Indonesia, somewhere over here. But the license plates were not black. This is Colombia. I just like see the license plates and the buildings. It tells me this is Colombia. It can't be anywhere else. Colombia is the only South American country that has yellow license plates. And this is, they said, like, this is very unique. This kind of sign is unique. I think it means this is Malaysia. That kind of sign means we're in Malaysia, and this is indeed the case. We're indeed in Malaysia. This is a typical Malaysian directional sign. Green background and a hexagonal yellow highway shield are unique to Malaysia. Now, this kind of bollard is in Czechia and Slovakia, so I think it's Czechia, and I'm right again. This looks like Russia or another Slavic country or after post-Soviet Union. The red, I think, is an indicator. It means the red is it's kind of like, I think, Uzbekistan. Yeah, one of the stands, Kyrgyzstan, has the red license plate, like the red strip on the left part of the license plate. Kyrgyzstan can be recognized by the silver Google car with 4 visible bars. Coverage was done during winter, so trees often lack leaves. The landscape appears drab and snow is visible in many areas. Okay, 17,000, almost 18,000, not bad, but I want it to be better. And yellow license plate, this does not look like the UK. It could be Jordan, it could be Israel. Hard to tell where we are. The cars, just based off the cars, does it have a blue stripe? Yes, it does have a blue stripe on the left. This car does not look very European though. These cars, I have no clue. Where could we be? You're gonna tell me we're in the Netherlands? I'm not so sure we're in the Netherlands, but actually, where else could we be? I'm gonna go Netherlands. It was not even close. It was Israel. Yeah, I said in the beginning we could have been in Israel, and this is only one place where it can be, and it's France. There's no other possible option here. It's only France, and this one is Czechia. I think we all know this at this point. And this is, I think it's Belgium, right? Yeah, it is Belgium. No, Denmark. I confused the bollard. I thought it was a Belgian bollard, but the yellow stripe in the middle here means we cannot be in Europe. And then you see a sign like this, and it tells you you're probably in the United States or Canada. And it is Canada. I didn't see that sign. And here it's a cornfield. What if we just like saw the cornfield and we went over here where in the United States where the biggest amount of cornfields is located in, and the cornfield lied to me. The cornfield tricked me. It was actually Slovenia, Slovenian bollard. Slovenian bollards are white with a black top featuring a bright red reflector on the front and a white reflector on the back. Austria uses similar bollards, but the back reflector is usually black rather than white. Okay, so what the heck is this? This is the reddest ground I've ever seen. Is this Brazil? No way this is Brazil. They're gonna tell me that I have to look at the pole. If I look at the pole, I have no clue where we are. Yeah, there's nothing else to recognize here, just the soil and the pole, and I guess this field, is this corn? I'm not so sure. Is this poppy fields? I'm not so sure. What is that? There's what is that in the background? I thought it was a farm, but it's not a farm. I mean, red soil just tells me it's Brazil. I'm gonna go Brazil. Yeah, it is Brazil. The Brazilian pole. I should have recognized the pole, but this looks like a very European forest, and if I look at the bollard, it tells me that we're in Germany. I think we're in Germany. Yeah, we are. Did we have the same exact location before? I'm not sure. Is that car escorting us or following us? This tree looks suspicious. Looks like a Brazilian tree or Peruvian tree. I think we're in America. This doesn't look like... oh, wow, it was Africa. Ghana, unique car. All regular road coverage in Ghana features a unique Google car with a visible roof rack and a piece of black tape on the right and end of the front bar. The hood is usually visible, displaying a street view car wrapping with a red rectangle and other distinctive elements. Oh, I didn't see the red thing on the car, and I didn't see this black thing on the Ghanan car. Okay, this car, we recognize this car. We know that this is Mongolia. And we go next. Is this a European? Oh, look at this. We can see part of the car. It's a little bit laggy while it's still loading. Is this escorting us? Looks like it, but could be anywhere, but let me look at the sky. Let's look at the sun. Let's look at the sun. I don't see the sun. Let's look at the language. Sevente. It looks like Spanish. It's Spanish. It could be Spanish. It's a monk. I mean, that's a monk right there. That's a flag right there. What is the flag? I mean, it could be, is that the flag of the Dominican Republic? Is that the UK flag? I'm not so sure if that's the UK flag. I don't think that's, yeah, that's the Dominican Republic, right? So let's go Dominican Republic. Yeah, and this car is in the Dominican Republic. This is interesting. Looks like Australia, just the vibes give me the Australian vibe. And if I look at the sky, where's the sun? Is that the sun? No, that is not the sun. Maybe the sun is over there. They censored the sun. They took the sun from us. This car, no clue, no clue. I mean, maybe it could be Africa. I don't think we're in the southern hemisphere. I think we're in the north. And so where in the north are we? No clue. These trees look very distinct. These look like African trees. But I mean, I don't see my car. This car, could it be Ghana again? Does it have a black thing? It doesn't have the black tape on the car, but I mean, I'm gonna go Africa. I think we're in Africa. Senegal. Google car with a visible roof rack and right side mirror is seen in Generation 3 Senegal coverage. Rifts can also be seen in the sky. Okay, I saw the rift, I just didn't make the connection. This plant is very unique. I think I saw it in a tip once. This plant is unique, and the bollards, this is like north, south European territory, I think, southeastern Europe type bollard, I think. Don't remember what it is though. Could be here. Well, I mean, it's close enough, I guess. It's the right country, I guess, and it's still laggy. I don't know why. Slovenia. Slovenian, okay, I should remember that the red is outside the black part. Slovenian bollards are white with a black top, featuring a bright red reflector on the front and a white reflector on the back. Austria uses similar bollards, but the back reflector is usually black rather than white. Okay, that's close enough for me, I guess. Are we in South America? I think I've seen the same exact road. Yes, we've seen this in the first video. Where are we? Midi, two. I forgot where this is. So even if I get the same place over and over again, I see Chinese text. Chinese and Latin together usually means like the climate. The area looks tropical, and it has two languages. One uses the Cyrillic alphabet, the other one is Chinese. That usually means it's Malaysia, and it is indeed Malaysia, and it said that sign is unique to Malaysia. This is Africa. That car is an African car, and does it usually say it's Uganda? I think it is Uganda. Yeah, the Ugandan car. I recognize the Ugandan car. Next round, where are we? South America. I think it is South America. But I mean, where in South America are we? I was wrong, actually. If I look at this car, it has a strip. It has this strip and this strip. So I forgot where we are. Maybe it's like Bulgaria somewhere? No, it's not. It's Portugal. Yeah, the right side has this yellow thing. And this bollard has how many things? How many things? Whoa! It has no, like, it could be Germany, but it also can be like Estonia or somewhere, or Latvia. No, yeah, it was Germany, actually. I was right the first time, should have went with Germany. So, this is Canada. I don't know why they turned us away. Maybe they wanted us to think a little bit, look at our surroundings, but this is Canada. That sign appears only in Canada and nowhere else. Only in Canada. And this one, atención a no sentar. Well, I mean, that's Spanish, pretty clearly that's Spanish. Wait, is it Spanish or is it French, actually? That's French, though. That's not Spanish. I said this. Oh, are. I mean, it's like the houses look American, but the language is French, and that means we're close to the western part of Canada. This one is Canada again. Why would you give me Canada 3 times in a row, though? Why would you give me Canada, Canada, Canada? Yeah, we always get Canada, but how did I only get 8,000? I thought we were pretty close every time. This is the longest stop sign that I've ever seen. Berenti. That's like, I mean, I've never seen that before. It's pretty recognizable. And I guess we're in Malaysia again because I see Latin text with Chinese, I think, and tropical climate. So I think we're in Malaysia. Yes, we are indeed in Malaysia. Berenti, I guess that's Bahasa Malay. Bahasa Malay. Look at the mountains over there. That's beautiful. Where are we? Aiden Tepe. I mean, what the heck? I see the bollards, and European countries love their bollards. And this bollard looks Polish. But don't be fooled, because this, if I turn this way, I see Dur. And this bollard appears in Poland, New Zealand, and Turkey. And Australia as well. So you have to look at the sun, you have to look at your surroundings, you have to look at the language. This is the United Kingdom. Yes, it was. I just saw the yellow license plate, yellow in the back, white in the front. That means it's the United Kingdom. This is a European country, but I'm not so sure which one. And it's not European, actually. This car doesn't have a European license plate. Does this one have a European license plate? No, it does not. So what's the language over here? Let's look at the language. I try not to move too much. Permito virar con lo que I mean, I think that's Spanish, right? Spanish or Portuguese. The language is Spanish or Portuguese. Let me double check my microphone to make sure it's recording. Yes, it is. This person is having a rough day, I think. This person looks like, I don't know, I'm not going to make assumptions. It just looks like they're not feeling good, honestly. But, so, Jack Daniels, is that the name of your bar? I don't think, is that copyrighted? I think so. Are you breaking the copyright law? Or is it an official Jack Daniels bar? I'm not so sure. Maybe not. And this person right there, what is happening in this? This looks like every country combined into one. I'm not so sure where we are. Coca-Cola. It had a website. CL. Now, what could be CL? CL. What is CL? I need more help. I saw the website. Usually it's like a easy dub, a giveaway for where you are. CL. Let me think. What country starts with CL? My brain is not braining. My brain is not. Colombia? Are you telling me? Oh, I didn't even see. I clicked it too fast. I'm sorry. I didn't see where we are. Maybe you can go back in the video and pause at the right moment because I saw it appear on the screen for 1 second. I didn't even see where we are. This is snow. I mean, pretty, like this is snow. Yeah, I know you know that this is snow, but I'm just like thinking out loud, I guess. This guy looks like a European guy. Just saying, European guy. And I mean, the first thought, Estonia. That's my first thought. Second thought, Finland, okay? Royal Ruka. I mean, that's English right there. But this is not English. These words are very long. And that letter, I don't know if it appears in Estonian. Let's zoom in and let's take a look. Do they have that letter? They do indeed have that letter. But this was not Estonian. It was actually Finnish. My second guess was correct. And this place looks like Turkey. I think this is Turkey. I think we're in Turkey. But I was about to press it, but I told you I'm going to make sure. Is this a giant landfill? Is this trash? Buried trash? Someone's trash? I don't know. Where's the sun? This is like, ooh, the way it's shining looks very good. So we're not in the southern hemisphere. We're in the northern hemisphere, so that pretty much tells me that we're in Turkey. The yellow line here, yellow line tells me, what does it tell me? I don't know. What does it tell me? This is not Taiwan. Don't trick me. Don't try to trick me. Yellow line tells me we're in South America, or it tells me that we're in Central America. It could also be Asia. The weather, I don't know, the trees look Brazilian to me. But I think the road is very nice, a very nice road. I can't tell where we are based off the cars. I don't know car brands. Maybe that's something that I should learn next. Learn all the different car brands. By the way, we have still have time. I see. These houses. Whoa, we're in Thailand. I keep forgetting. I should also check the side of the road that we're driving on, but this is Thailand. The Thai script is unique and recognizable. It's used only in Thailand. Der tells me that we're in Turkey. And let's see the tree. I see the tree in the back there. This is Mongolia. We had the same exact spot. I think after this video and the next one, I'm going to change things up and we're going to play a different map and start learning the individual countries or start learning the bollards. Speed limit, trucks 70. This is United States. And 17,000, not too bad. Let's move on to the next one. This is like a typical European city. What language is that? Turismo. Nice. Thank you for telling me that this area is for tourists. I didn't know. Is that a flag over there? No, that's not a flag. Imagine someone drawing a flag out of their balcony. Yeah, this is pretty much like your average European city. I don't know what to say. What language? Espacio empre plataforma. Das. Okay, das is German. Das is a German word. So das, when it's German, it could be Germany, it could be Austria, it could be Switzerland. But I honestly think it's like somewhere in between here. And I was completely wrong. I thought das is like German, but I completely misread the language. That was Portuguese, not even close. And this is Turkey. I'm looking at this, it looks like Turkey, but this time I'm looking at the sun, and I think the sun is in the north, so it could be Australia and it could be New Zealand, but I think this one is Australia because the weather, like the plants look Australian and like the trees. But here, why would you do this to your trees? Why would you paint the bottoms of your trees black? And there's a lone cow in the background there, but the mountains look very scenic. Like this is a nice picture. You could put this looks like something you would put on a chocolate bar, like a, a cow grazing on grass, and then you have beautiful looking mountains in the back. The only thing that's not beautiful about this scenery is the white painted trees. And people should stop doing that. It doesn't look good. Where's the sun? Okay, let's look at the sun at least. The sun is in, so we're in the northern hemisphere. That tells us something at least. We know we're not in the northern hemisphere, but how do we guess where we are from this? I have no clue. Like, go all the way to the city? I don't know. Like, it's impossible to tell. This tree looks especially green compared to the other trees. Okay, the trees suddenly started to become greener. Maybe the weather is changing, the season is changing as we're progressing down this road. And where are we going? Where are we going? This road is never going to end, is it, right? These buttons down here, by the way, you can't see them because of my camera, but there's a button in the bottom left. There's 3 buttons, actually. 1 button to undo the move, this set the checkpoint, and return to start. I'm going to click the return to start button, and I look at this car. It's not even a European license plate. So I genuinely have no clue where we are, and I'm just going to make a wild guess. It could be completely off. Also, that was a beautiful looking tree. This is a red tree. What? Beautiful. I think this is beautiful. This looks very nice. But, where could we be? Where could we be? I want to place it in Turkey. It's probably not in Turkey. Do they even have European license plates in Turkey? This doesn't look that Turkish to me, but I'm just going to guess and put it in Turkey. It's Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan can be recognized by the silver Google car with 4 visible bars. Coverage was done during winter, so trees often lack leaves. The landscape appears drab and snow is visible in many areas. Okay. Now, the mountains, are these mountains? Oh, this is Mongolia again. I can see the car. It's Mongolia again. Yeah, in this time, I thought we were pretty close, but no, it's like 3 countries away. This is a European forest. I don't know why my mouse does that sometimes, where it's just like goes crazy. European forest and European license plate. This is like fairy tale forest. I love weather like this, by the way. You go outside, this happens very rarely, where you have lighting like this, and it's like a warm, sunny day. In Eastern Europe, especially, warm sunny days like this don't happen often. And maybe this could be Eastern Europe, or it could be Poland, but I see no bollards right here. Well, we're driving, wait, are we driving on the left side of the road? Are we driving on the left? Yes, we are driving on the left. That's crazy to me. So wait, we're driving on the left. That means we're in the UK or Ireland, I think, right? We're in the United Kingdom. Here. Yes, exactly. At the bottom part of the United Kingdom, because that's what it looks like. Like the more north you go, the more miserable the weather gets, I think. So if it looks like a lush green forest, I think it's more likely that you're in the southern part of the UK, if you're driving on the left, that is. And this one, they said this is like, Slovenia has the red part outside, but this looks like Austria, I think. It could be Austria. Yes, it is indeed Austria. I recognize the bollard, and this is Canada. I recognize the Canadian bollard. And this next one over here, these turn signs, I don't know. Oh, and this one is Slovenia. I see the bollard, the red outside the black. That means we're in Slovenia. Yes, indeed. And this is also European forest, white in the middle, the trees look European, and a lot of bollards over here. These look skinny, but they're still French. Skinny French bollards. And this one is still Europe. See the bollards, Poland. Red Polish bollard. Red in the front, red in the back, with a white stripe in the middle. And they wanted me to look at the poles, but honestly the bollard is more recognizable than the poles. But I'm gonna have to learn the poles eventually too. Not that I know all the bollards. I know some of them, but not all of them. If I look at the car, what car is this? I have no clue. Looks like Mongolia, but not. This car doesn't have a tent, so it's not Mongolia, but it is a pretty big car. Not a clue where we are. Simpang Murti. I don't know. I don't know what language that is. Could be South America. Could be Southeast Asia. And that quality is very bad. Bad quality. Oh man. I haven't seen this quality in a while. Like usually the quality of the car, the generation of the car is usually a good indicator. This kind of bridge also looks like Southeast Asian type of bridge. I don't know. And look at this sign over there. It looks kind of interesting. Maybe it has some information for us. But I just need to go forward a little bit. And the camera quality is so bad I can't even read it until like I'm here. But here I can't read anything anyway. So I mean, like, I don't know where we are, but I'm just gonna put it like somewhere in Southeast Asia. If I had to guess, it's like Malaysia, somewhere over here. Yeah, it was Malaysia. Okay, the quality was really bad though. Usually Malaysia has better quality. Just a one peeking out of the corner there. So we're either, so these things appear in Taiwan, Japan, Korea, but they're all like distinct. And I think this is Taiwan. This goes all the way to the ground. I think this in the weather doesn't look like South Korean weather. South Korean weather, it's like very recognizable. Taiwanese, not weather, I keep forgetting, like the surroundings, the plants, the fauna and flora. I forgot which one, fauna or flora, I forgot which one is the animals and which one is the plants. Let me know down in the comments. Grand Mart, LLC, supermarket, a department store. I mean, that's Arabic right there, and that's English below it. So usually if it's English and Arabic, it's like UAE or Oman. But also when we're in one of those countries, we have an antenna on our car, and here I don't see any antenna. They said if there's an antenna in the middle, then it's Oman or UAE, and if there's no antenna in the middle, like if the antenna is to the side, on the left side or the right side, it's Qatar. But I mean, I'm looking at there's like no antenna. Oh, we have a flag here. I have no clue what that flag is, and this is like the most common flag in Middle Eastern countries. They're very like similar, and I didn't memorize the differences. I just memorized that this is like in the Middle East somewhere. So I have no clue where we are. I'm gonna put it here, and it was UAE. If you have vibes, other clues that you're in the Middle East and you have a silver car in Gen 3, that means it can only be in the UAE. But this one has no antenna. I was looking for an antenna, that's why I didn't go UAE. That was pretty close. And they said like the area in Eastern Europe, like somewhere over here, like Bulgaria, has these houses made out of bricks, but it's not Bulgaria, it's Poland. Yeah, it's like in Europe, Eastern Europe, places like that. And this is Denmark, right? They said ballers like this appear in Denmark, like way over here. Yeah, this is indeed Denmark. 14,000, pretty good, honestly, not gonna complain. I mean, it could be better though. These bollards appear in Poland. Is that a Polish bollard? If it is, it's very dirty. I can see the back of it. I think it is Poland though. I'm pretty sure still it's Poland. Yeah, it is. But that was just a dirty Polish bollard. And also looks like, I wanted to say like based off the fields, based off the trees, it looks like France. And then I saw the bollard. Yes, it is France indeed. Then this looks like, based off the vibes, looks like Italy. And based off the license plate, it also is Italy. And this is the United Kingdom, but no, it's not the United Kingdom, because the United Kingdom has the yellow on the back, not on the front. In the United Kingdom, the front is white, so that means Netherlands is the only other European country that uses yellow, and the yellow in the front and in the back. Okay, so that is indeed Netherlands. Okay, it's slow, and I don't know where we are. South America could be Greece, Turkey could be the black. This is an indicator, the black sign over there. This could be an indicator. Oh, I see the bollards. Usually European countries like the bollards. This was a very recognizable one, I think, and it's like somewhere over here. I don't know where we are though. Yeah, it's Greece, and they say the Greek alphabet, but also that bollard is unique to Greece, not just the alphabet. And I didn't see the alphabet anywhere there. Berhenti. They say the Malaysian language, Bahasa Malay, has Berhenti stop signs. And they show me this sign. Okay, and when you look at weather like this, so I said all the Asian countries like Taiwan and South Korea and Japan have these things. Well, this is the Korean one. It doesn't go all the way to the bottom. It is diagonal like this. And also, if you look at the Korean weather on Google Maps, it usually looks like this. This is the Korean weather, South Korean weather. And we're gonna go Korean. And then you can memorize the number codes for each region in South Korea, which I did before. This is a massive looking cow. And there's 2 cows actually. Why only 2? But the roof is made of asbestos, and we're in Romania, I think, because the pole goes all the way to the bottom. Yes, the holes in the pole go all the way to the bottom. That means we're in Romania. And this is, I forgot this font. They use this font in only one European country. And also there's like so many lions on the pedestrian crossing sign. I think this is Portugal, but it's not Portugal. It's actually Spain. We had this before, and I thought, I don't remember where it was, but I think it was Greece. No, it was Poland. I'm sorry. I didn't remember where it was. If I said Poland, then we would have gotten more than 20,000. But this is France again. This is France again. And I think we're getting really good at this map. I think like we're able to recognize consistently where we are. This looks like South Korea. I'm going to go South Korea. I might be wrong. But just based off of that mountain, just looking at that mountain, it tells me that we're in South Korea. And I was right. We are in South Korea. When I look at this, I think of Europe, and somewhere in Europe in the Serbia, I guess. Yeah. But no, it was not Serbia, it was Lithuania. I completely forgot what the Lithuanian bollard looks like. And I'm not so sure that I'm gonna recognize if I see it again. This looks like Spain, but it could be anywhere else actually. Like, when I look at this, it looks like Spain, so much like Spain to me. But actually, Rua Formosa. I mean, that looks like Italian. It could be like the island here. Palma Island? No. Malta? Is it Malta? I'm just going to risk it and go Malta. Are they going to have Malta in here? No. They have Rua, and I forgot. They taught me this before. They taught me that Rua is Portuguese for street, I guess. Barenti, this is Malaysia again. Barenti means Malay. Bahasa Malay. And let's see. And this is, what is that? What is that? I'm not so sure what that is. Is that a well? And these black signs again. These black signs again. I'm gonna go Turkey again. I'm gonna go Turkey again. And again, it's not Turkey, it's Spain. There is no Spain. There's no pleasure. There's only Spain. What a beautiful field. What a beautiful field. And what a beautiful time to be in Czechia. What a beautiful time to be in Czechia. And next one is this one. Could be Australia and could be New Zealand, but I think it's Australia. Yeah. So this one is United States or Canada. No, Canada. Completely Canada. French. French means it's Canada. And this one is the last one for this round. And it's, where are we? I have no clue. Antenna in the middle, though. Antenna in the middle and a desert over there. Is that a sign over there? A road? I don't know. Doesn't look like we're in the Middle East. Does not look like the Middle East. But there would be some other signs of life. It looks like America, honestly. I'm just going to go America, but I'm completely wrong. It was Kazakhstan. I don't think we got a Kazakhstan like even a single time in all 3 videos. We've never seen Kazakhstan before. All the Kazakhstan coverage was taken with a white pickup truck, and often it's going to be in flat, open landscapes. There is other countries covered. There is other countries covered by a pickup truck. So use other clues to make your guess. Okay, and I think it's the daily time. We just exit to the main menu and let's get to the daily. Go to the main menu. And then play the daily. There's only 2 hours left until the daily ends. And let's try to get a good score, and let's try to get the maximum score that we can. I mean, I say let's try to get the maximum score, but I don't really like moving, so I'm just like gonna look at this, and clearly you can tell that we're in Africa somewhere. And in Africa, I don't know, I just keep wanting to go Senegal automatically. People are driving motorbikes, and they have yellow license plates. It could say where we are on one of these signs, but it has text instead of pictures. Sometimes you see African countries where it's mostly pictures, but sometimes you see African countries where it's mostly text. So I don't know, I'm just gonna go Senegal because I have no other idea. And I was completely wrong. Mobile network. The mobile network Safaricom is exclusive to Kenya and is branded signage appears in almost every town. Okay. There's no way. It's gonna take me like so long to remember that hint, that tooltip. What is that? It looks like this is a place where you go to wash your hands. Why would you have a sign for that? I mean, this is a pretty hard daily challenge. I have no clue where we are again. Moville. Is that, yeah, I don't know. No clue. And, Semi-Remolok. Not Europe, I mean, pretty clearly not Europe. Not Europe. Is this the border between two countries or something? This is like, yeah, I think this is the border between two countries. Where are we? I have no clue where we are. I mean, you can read more. Ella ligero. I don't know, man. I don't know. It looks like Guatemala or something. I was right about it being in like one of the Americas, but it was Mexico. And this is South America again. Could be Colombia. I don't know. No, it can't be Colombia because the license plates are not yellow, so it can't be Colombia. Or actually, they are yellow. Whoops. Actually, they are yellow. Some of them are yellow. Some of them are not yellow. What does that tell me? Is it Colombia still? Is that how it works in Colombia? Yes, it is. Okay. And I didn't know that in Colombia they can have other colors except for yellow. I thought all the cars have yellow license plates on school days only. I mean, this is English. Where's the sun? Let's look at the sun. There is no sun. Yeah, and that other map, I keep forgetting, it was so easy because it was like predetermined by a person. A person picked those out to be easy on purpose to teach me the map. This is Europe somewhere. We're in Europe. If look, like based off the vibes tell me it's Spain or something. And if I look at the on school days only, I mean, the vibes tell me it's Spain. The language is English. The license plates are like pretty narrow. And if I look at this, what is the street? I just want to see the street name. Consul locale, local council. Okay, I got spooked by the clock. I forgot that I turned the clock to remind me what time it is, by the timer I mean, and then it spooked me when it went off. But let me see. It's Europe, man. It's Europe. Where? I don't know. Spain? No, it's not Spain. Nice trick for Malta. The trick is the Maltese word for street, and it will only show up in Malta. Trick. Okay. Trick, I see. I'm gonna get a really bad score. What is this huge pedestrian crossing sign? This is the biggest pedestrian crossing sign that I've ever seen. What? This is huge. And also, how many lines does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spain usually has 8 lines on the pedestrian crossing sign. Also, this is a church. Is this a church? Yeah, it looks like a church, I guess. Contus, Saba. Is this France? Is that the French language? Stop. I mean, it looks like France. Or is it Canada? I don't know, I'm gonna go France. And it was Spain, but I went pretty close. Contus. Basque language. So it was neither Spanish nor French, it was the Basque language. Basque is a language isolate spoken in the Basque country and northern Navarre with distinctive Z and K usage. That daily challenge was really hard, and I guess this is a good place to end it. We got a silver medal. I don't think that is a good score. Looking back, yeah, that was really hard. Really hard. Okay.